Hi everyone, welcome to my Optimum Health God's Way YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at slowing the progression of ALS or reversal of ALS or conquering ALS naturally. ALS or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis is a disease that is progressive. That means it gets worse over time. And paralytic, it is crippling, fatal, deadly, and neurodegenerative. It causes decline or it weakens nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord. It affects voluntary control, arms, legs, lungs. So it affects moving, walking, talking, and breathing. Normally it wouldn't affect intelligence, seeing, hearing. Globally, 2 to 3 out of 100,000 cases are ALS, and in the United States, about 4 to 6 out of 100,000 cases of ALS. It is estimated that about 33,000 people in the United States are living with ALS in 2022. Average life expectancy after diagnosis of ALS patients about 2 to 5 years. The onset of the disease is between 40 to 70 years old. ALS is more common in men than women. However, after menopause, it is more or less the same ratio for both men and women with ALS. According to medical science, there is no cure for ALS. However, Psalms 103 verse 3, our Creator God heals all diseases. That means it includes ALS too. Now let's look at the definition of ALS. A means no, myo means muscle, trophic means nourishment, no muscle nourishment. Lateral means the lateral horns of spinal cord, where the motor portion of the body's control are. Sclerosis is a scarring or hardening in the region, and amyotrophic lateral sclerosis is also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It is a progressive neuron degenerative disorder or disease that affects the motor neuron, which send command from the brain to the muscles of the body to carry out their functions, leading to loss of voluntary muscle control, and it affects different muscle groups. Now let's look at the symptoms of ALS. Number 1, early symptoms are muscle weakness, stiffness, especially in the limbs, hands, feet, legs, ankles. Causes tripping, dropping things, muscle cramps, twitches, slurred speech, swallowing difficulties. 2, advanced symptoms are progressive muscle weakness, paralysis, difficulty with speech and swallowing, breathing, and a need to depend on assisted devices for mobility, for breathing. Other symptoms are untimely crying, laughing, yawning, behavior changes, muscle twitching, dysphagia, difficulty swallowing, atrophy, wasting, or even death. Now let's look at effective method of healing. When we want to effectively heal anything, first of all, we need to ascertain or find out the causes and remove, correct, or change the causes, and to expel impurities, toxins, and waste of the body, and lastly to re-establish the right health principles. Let's look at the first effective method of healing: ascertain or find out the cause or causes. Number 1, genetic. 5 to 10% are believed to be mutations in genes, permanent change in the DNA sequence of a gene that contribute to ALS. 2, tobacco, alcohol, smoking could lead to increased risk, especially in women after menopause. 3, viral or bacterial infection like enteroviruses, herpes viruses, Borrelia, cyanobacteria, or BAMA toxins in blue-green algae. I saw on YouTube people in Guam who have ALS normally because they eat bats. They got ALS from the cyanobacteria from the bats they eat. Or it could be from seafood, especially blue crab, eels, some fish from Lake Michigan. It is important that we stay away from seafood and bats. 4, certain toxins, heavy metals, chemicals, parasites, exposure to fossil fuels, insecticides, mercury, amalgam filling, lead are linked to ALS. 5, inflammation in the nervous system may contribute to motor neuron damage because it causes blood-brain barrier breakage or not intact. 6, others like excessive physical stress, severe head injuries, or traumas, especially to the spinal column or brain. 7, certain occupations like construction workers, precision metal workers, or military veterans, especially especially deployed during Gulf War. Due to the exposure to environmental toxins or physical traumas, tend to have ALS. 8. Immune system, either weak or impaired or overactive. It can't provide or fight off viruses and bacteria or expel toxins efficiently or mistakenly attack and damage nerve cells, contributing to ALS. 9. Oxidative stress, an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants that damage and protect the cells linked to various diseases. 10. Protein aggregation or abnormal clumping of proteins within cells. 11. Excessive glutamate, like increased or elevated levels of glutamate, a neurotransmitter near motor neurons that can be toxic, could contribute to cell damage. It is believed to be a combination of either gene or one of the following factors. Second effective method of healing, to remove, change, or correct everything that causes ALS, be it diet, habit, lifestyle. Third effective method of healing is to expel impurities, toxins, and waste. There are a lot of detox programs. You can Google it, look it up on YouTube, because if your ALS is because of toxins or because of bacteria, you have to expel, detox it. Look it up on internet, how to detox heavy metal, parasites, bacteria. Spirulina, chlorella, cilantro, and charcoal are pretty good in binding with the toxins to expel it. The last effective method of healing is to re-establish the right health principles, or God's right health principles. God's health principles help promote good health, good blood, and good circulation. In order for our body to have good health, we need to provide the 5 needs of the cells, like oxygen, water, nutrients, and eliminate or expel impurities, toxins, and waste. And lastly, poisons to be kept out. That means if it is harmful and unhealthy for the body, don't even think of consuming it or putting it in the body. And God's health principles helps do just that. And there are 8 of them. 1. Godly trust. Genesis 15:26. God says, I'm the Lord that heals you. Just ask Him and allow Him to heal you. But of course, we need to follow and obey Him and His health principles, like we obey or follow doctor's orders. 2. Open fresh air. Oxygen accelerates healing. Negative ions helps boost immune system and boost blood flow to the brain. Deep breathing in the fresh air helps strengthen respiratory muscles. 3. Daily exercise. It has several health benefits to ALS patients. It helps improve strength and flexibility, and especially walking and swimming are good for cardio health and mental health, and helps improve sleep quality, and helps maintain independence, and helps slow down disease progression. And it has neuroprotective effect and helps strengthen respiratory muscles, helps promote nerve growth and plasticity. 4. Sunshine. Vitamin D is the most important vitamin of all the entire immune system. Vitamin D helps with calcium and phosphorus absorption, has anti-inflammatory effect. 5. Proper rest or proper sleep. During sleep, our body heals, repairs, and dumps waste, especially from the brain through lymphatic system, and helps improve mood, energy, and aids in nervous system repair, and slow the disease progression, and improve patients' daily functioning and well-being. 6. Lots of pure water helps increase circulation, helps thin secretion, mucus, or saliva, helps prevent choking and drooling, and helps maintain muscle strength, gives greater energy, strength, and independence. 7. Always temperate. When life is spinning out of control, temperance can help us regain direction. It's about balance, control, discipline to follow health principles, and to shun, avoid, remove, and change diet, habit, lifestyle. 8. Nutrition. Genesis 1:29 and Genesis 3:18. God gave us fruits, nuts, grains, vegetables, herbs, and spices, essential nutrients that have healing properties. A good and balanced nutrition provides more energy, gives better sense of well-being, strengthens immune system to fight off infection, and helps maintain muscle strength and mass, and helps improve respiratory system, helps manage symptoms better, helps maintain strength and energy level, slow disease progression, vitamin. Now let's look at healthy food source for ALS patients. Omega-3 like chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, walnuts, soy, seaweed, avocado. Vitamin C, citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, grapefruits, bell peppers, strawberries, kiwi, tomatoes, mangoes, papaya, pineapples, grapes, guava. Vitamin K2, spinach, natto, broccoli, Brussels sprout, Swiss chard, blueberries, okra, kale, collard, leafy greens. Vitamin A, butternut, squash, carrots, cantaloupe, apricot, sweet potatoes, pumpkin. Vitamin E, nuts, almonds, hazels, and seeds like sunflower, pumpkin, sesame, olive oil, beets, and mustard greens, taro, parsley, turnip greens, and vitamin D from sunshine, supplement from mushrooms, spices like garlic, cloves, thyme, ginger, oregano, turmeric, and herbs, turmeric, neem, curry leaf, ashwagandha, stevia, resveratrol from grapes, and Ghanaian quinine, Japanese nut, wheat, black walnut, sweet wormwood, cat's claw, lion's mane, reishi, cordyceps, and myrrh. Food supplements like Better Than Greens, spirulina, chlorella, sea moss, moringa, wheat grass, and milk thistle. Now let's look at natural remedies. Normally you have to follow it through around 60 to 90 days. And some of the good ones, you might have to keep doing that as long as you live. Number 1, drink distilled water. At least 1.5 to 2 quarts daily and invest in good water purifier. Number 2, take 2 tablespoons of cold pressed olive or sesame or safflower or coconut or MTC oil every day. Number 3, take 4 ounces of coconut milk 2 times a day and 2 tablespoons of blackstrap molasses 3 times a day. 4, take no enema intestinal bowel cleanser 3 to 5 times a day like Sana, Cascara sagrada, psyllium husk, slippery elms, or any other natural laxative. And drink sarsaparilla tea 3 cups a day, and for each cup put like 1 tablespoon of sarsaparilla herbs in each cup. 5, join extensive physio and hydrotherapeutic program like massages, exercises, cold showers in the morning and in the evening, hot baths, and others. 6, do a salt glow daily. Take some Epsom salt and put in your palm and wet it a little bit to make a paste. Rub it from your limbs toward your heart and for your whole body, and wash it off after that. And sunbathe daily about maybe 15 to 45 minutes when the sun is not too hot. And fasting is also very good, especially intermittent fasting for ALS patients. 7, take enema 2 times a day for 1 week, and for the solution you can use lemon water, catnip tea enema. 8, eat organically grown, poison-free, whole, unprocessed raw foods like fruits, root vegetables, seeds, nuts, radishes, rolled oats, unprocessed wheat germ oil, sprouted seeds and grains, especially wheat and rye, fruits, berries, carrots, cabbage, cucumbers, beets, and tomatoes. 9, contrast therapy. Ice and heat therapy, hot and cold shower, or hot and cold foot bath. Especially when you shower, turn on the water as hot as you can for 3 minutes and turn it to as cold as you can take for 30 seconds and repeat that about 5 to 6 times. You can do the same for your foot bath. Have 2 basins, one pretty hot and one is ice cold water, and put your feet in the hot water for about 3 minutes and in the cold water for 30 seconds and repeat that 5 to 6 times. Or you can do cold plunge infrared sauna to improve circulation and to reduce inflammation. 10, start this program with a short juice fast from 3 to 5 days. Then you can go on a strict raw diet of fruits, vegetables, seeds, sprouts, lactic acid food. If you can drink 1 pint vegetable juice 2 to 3 times a day, you have 70% chance of faster recovery, provided that your juice has a high nutrient content. 11, take vitamin B complex, 100 milligrams 3 times a day. Vitamin B12, 1000 mcg a day. Vitamin B3 or niacin, 50 milligrams 3 times a day. Vitamin C, 5000 milligrams 4 times a day. Vitamin D3, 20,000 IUs a day. Magnesium, 1000 milligrams 2 times a day. Vitamin K2, 4 ounces 3 times a day. And zinc and vitamin E and vitamin F, about 600 IUs 2 times a day. Calcium, 1200 milligrams 2 times a day. Lecithin, 1 tablespoon 3 times a day. And black walnuts, 4 capsules 2 times a day. L-Dopa, 500 milligrams a day. And folic acid, 4 milligrams 2 times a day. Alfalfa powder, 4 teaspoons in water 4 times a day. DHEA, 100 milligrams a day. Melatonin, 75 to 100 milligrams a day. And if you are really serious about reversing ALS, you can check out DianaProtocol.com. A daughter got ALS, and the father, who is a doctor, came up with that protocol along with other medical professionals. Diana Protocol seems to help quite a few people when I looked it up on Google. Friends, I would like to leave you with 3 John 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that you may prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. Bye for now until my next video. God bless.